Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Michelle. If you're new here, welcome to my first official work week in my life of 2025. And really my first work week in my life in a minute, because I was laid off in 2024 and spent most of the year job hunting, soul searching, trying to carve out a new path for myself. And I'm honestly super excited because I am starting off 2025, re-entering my freelance era, and I could not be happier about it. It just feels so right, and I'm working with a bunch of really amazing people, amazing brands. And this week I'm actually starting a new gig as the social media specialist at Garmentory. I'm working there part-time, and I have a couple other freelance clients and projects to work on as well. This week I also have a really exciting shoot with Refinery 29 where I will be both filming and editing branded social content for them, so I'm looking forward to bringing you along for that. But yeah, without further ado, why don't we just get into this installment of vloguary. If you're also new here, I have been vlogging every day of January and bringing you along for the ride. But without further ado, let's get into this installment of vloguary and this work week in my life. Good morning everybody. Today is my first day at Garmentory. I am so excited. Of course feeling a little bit nervous, but I don't have my first call of the day until 1 p.m. New York time, which is so nice. Honestly, such a perk of working for a West Coast company is that calls don't start until later in the day my time. I'm so not a morning person, so this works out really well for me to just get my ducks in a row this morning. This morning I woke up around 7:30, made my coffee. I wanted to get my career update video live this morning, so I was doing all the tags and writing the description box and finishing up the final touches on the thumbnail and all of those like little details that go into getting a video good to go live. But that's live. I posted it on my story. I've been answering some comments. I also had to answer a few emails. Since it is Monday morning, I wanted to start the day with like checking off some emails that I had to get around to. So feeling so much better about that, way more ready for the day. Just made my bed and I think I'm gonna make breakfast and then get ready for the day. Full disclosure, the office is still looking really chaotic, so that's the next thing I have on my list, is to get that good to go by my call at 1 p.m. so that I feel like ready to start my work week and actually inspired and motivated by that space rather than completely overwhelmed and quite frankly repulsed by that room. But yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect on my first day. I'm pretty sure it will be a lot of onboarding activities. I've already filled out some paperwork and signed some documents that needed my signature, so I'm looking forward to chatting with the team and learning more about what this week will look like. But I'm sure today will be pretty tame, but come along with me and we'll see what today entails.
And the bird, the battle of wills between Rue and the pheasants in the garden. That is to make more things from scratch in the case of the bread. Blueberries, strawberries, something like that.
Happy New Year! Winter is upon us. It's just this like blank canvas. It's scrolling through what's been popular. Make yourselves a heartwarming cup of tea. Grab your coziest of comfy blankets.
Little clip I got from Muji. So cute.
I need to find like black shorts. I have a vision. I need black shorts and some more tights because all my tights are completely ripped. Bring them with me.
So this is a vintage Chateau Marmont newspaper ad from the 60s that my friend Maria actually got me for my birthday. I'm literally obsessed with it. I spotted it in the window. Collector, or you're a print media collector, you know that this is an iconic piece of history.
Okay everyone, I'm all set, logging on for my first day. My call is in like 3 minutes, but I'm feeling good. I'm definitely feeling a little bit nervous to hop on the call, especially because I don't understand why the lighting looks so bad on my Google Meets camera. The camera quality literally looks like I'm using a microwave, but I really like my desk facing this wall because the natural light tends to like really blast you in the morning. We've tried every possible angle with the desk and we just prefer the window on the side, even though the like direct lighting is a lot more cute. Regardless, feeling good. I had a slice of leftover pizza for lunch because I realized that the call is like an hour long and I don't want to get hungry and then be distracted like the entire time. But the space is feeling so fresh. I have like one bin I still need to kind of sort through, but everything is feeling so much more like a proper office space. And yeah, I'm excited to get started. Okay, a little bit of an update. The call went super well. I feel so excited to really get started. Today was a lot of onboarding and kind of going through all of their documents and kind of like their brand guidelines and setting up all my accounts and things like that. So not super eventful, but exciting nonetheless. Feels really good to hit the ground running and get into more of a workflow and a work schedule again. I've been doing freelance work since November, but it feels nice to get into a little bit more of like what will be a more consistent work schedule and workflow. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. Of course, it is always a little bit overwhelming when you're kind of getting thrown a ton of information at you, but I've done this enough times now that I know that you can kind of ask questions as you go and learn on the job as much as like the overviews are super helpful. If you're in a healthy work environment, you can always ask questions as you go, and everyone was super sweet and helpful and reassured me that I could ask them if I had any questions, so that was great. So I did a few hours of work, had a little snack. This role is only 10 hours a week. I'm still figuring out what my schedule will look like. Like, do I want to do 2 hours a day Monday through Friday, or do I want to choose like 2 days, let's say like Monday and a Wednesday, and do 5 hours each day? So I'm sure I'll find a rhythm and a system that works for me and the team. I'm actually going to get ready now to go to a SoulCycle class. I have slowly been getting back into fitness. It has not been super consistent, but I think now this week with my new job, my new schedule, having a little bit more like stability and like hours that I'm working, it'll be a great time to get into more of a routine with that, as well as I'm like kind of setting up my day-to-day schedule, figuring out what I want my work week to look like now that I'm a freelancer and I'm really getting the ball rolling there. I booked a SoulCycle class for tonight, and then it looks like there is either a new studio or just a new studio on ClassPass. That sounds really cool. It's called Heatwise on the Upper West Side, and they do a class called Some Like It Hot that looks like it's kind of like a heated yoga Pilates fusion class. And I'm really excited because I'll be honest, I don't like to travel too far to work out. I like to kind of like keep it local, keep it in my neighborhood, and go to places that I can like walk pretty easily to. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna go, or I'm gonna cancel the class. So it's really exciting. I feel like I toggle between SoulCycle, Core Power. There's also a new yoga and Pilates studio called Updog. They have a location in Harlem and on the Upper West Side, and they're really great. Sometimes they don't have availability, sometimes the time slots don't really work, so it can be tricky. So having another studio in my rotation would be really nice, especially if I end up liking this class. So I booked that for tomorrow morning because I've noticed I've been having such a hard time with like getting out and going on walks these days. It's just been so cold in New York City, and I honestly keep making excuses to not go outside. So I figure if I book a morning class, at least I'll be out in the fresh air in the morning, versus now this is my first time leaving the apartment and I'll be heading out probably around like 4-ish. So really want to get better at that as I figure out my new like rhythm and new routine, and make sure that I'm getting out into the world, because it can be really easy with working from home to just kind of like hibernate. With that being said, I'm importing the footage now for the next vloguary video that I want to start editing. I have an editing heavy week next week, so I want to make sure I get ahead on vloguary editing this week so that I don't have to worry about it next week. Otherwise, it'll be a lot of like editing for clients during the day and editing for me in the night, and that's just a lot of time on Final Cut Pro. So trying to get ahead as best I can. But I'm gonna go change into workout clothes now, and we're gonna go to SoulCycle. Good morning everybody and happy Tuesday. I just got back from going to a hot yoga class. This is my first time going to this studio called Heatwise. I really liked it actually. I definitely had to take breaks. There were a few times where I got a little lightheaded. They keep the studio at like 98 degrees, so it was so toasty in there. And it's my first hot yoga in a minute, so I was definitely struggling at times, but it was pretty achievable if you've done yoga, if you've done hot yoga before. It wasn't something so out of my comfort zone. I've done Y7 before and had a panic attack in there just because it's so dark and crowded in those rooms and it can feel a bit disorienting, but I really like the studio. It's nice to have another option in the neighborhood on ClassPass, so I would for sure go back. I said I just got back, but I've been in the apartment for a little bit now. I showered, I had breakfast, and I tackled all my emails, like the most pressing emails for the morning, so that always feels great. I hope it goes without saying that I'm still very much figuring out my schedule as a freelancer, and I have to keep reminding myself that my schedule is not gonna look the same as if I had a standard 9 to 5. Like there will be some days that I'll be working like in the evening, or some days where I maybe won't have much work at all, or some days where I'll work like double the amount that I would work in a 9 to 5. A traditional work schedule is so ingrained in me that I tend to feel like guilty or lazy when, for example, yesterday I took a like 4:30 p.m. workout class, but then I came home and I like worked until like 9 p.m. It's just getting used to my schedule looking different and being different than like your standard 9 to 5. But the work itself I'm really enjoying so far. Like all the projects I'm working on, all the clients I'm working with are all super cool and I'm super excited. So I'm excited to catch up and tackle some more stuff on my to-do list for the week, because yesterday felt a little bit all over the place with like this room's organization, and I'm trying to balance doing vloguary and filming while also like starting a new job and having other existing clients, and then editing for vloguary, editing for other people. So it's proving to be a little bit overwhelming. I'm just trying to take it a day at a time, but yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of makeup for the day. I'm in real clothes. I'm wearing jeans again today, which feels huge for me considering in the last vlog I wore sweatpants pretty much every day, which, you know, I would be today, except for my favorite like straight leg sweatpants from Old Navy are a little dirty and stretched out. I like my ones from Old Navy, but like they get really stretched out on the butt. Like if I don't like wash and dry them regularly, like they get like very stretched out on the butt and it just looks quite saggy from behind, honestly. So if you have a recommendation for a straight leg black sweatpant that can kind of get away with being like, oh, I'm just wearing like a black straight leg pant, nothing to see here, I would love any recommendations, because they're like my most worn item in my wardrobe, but I know that they look kind of questionable from behind if I haven't just like recently dried them. I also picked up my laundry today on the way home, so doing a little habit stacking moment there. And another thing with working from home and being a freelancer that I have to remind myself of is I need to get better at like not getting distracted by housework, because it is so tempting for me to go into the other room and start folding my laundry and putting it away. And it's like, like you don't have time to do that right now. You have a lot of other stuff to do. And once it's not as freezing, I will definitely be like going to a coffee shop more, or like meeting up with a friend and like co-working. But like, one, it's cold out and I don't really want to be outside, and two, I don't want to spend money on like coffee out when I have like great coffee here. I have like all my stuff for lunches to make at home, and I'm trying to save money. I want to save money to do things like get new furniture for this room, and also my birthday's coming up. I would much rather spend more intentionally on little celebrations like that. But I have to say, being out of the house is so helpful for like getting work done. It might be worth it from time to time for sure, because I do get distracted sometimes being like, oh, I should definitely unload the dishwasher. It's like, no babe, like you need to get back to work. That can wait. But if you're so like sensitive to your environment like I am, I tend to get like pulled in by house projects and things like that. But that being said, I am getting better at it. We're learning, we're growing together. Again, this is like my first full week of freelancing since 2021. So I'm still getting used to it. I'm still learning, and I'm finding my groove and what works best for me. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Even though I have been doing some freelance work here and there, I haven't really gotten into a good routine. So I'm trying to be like also kind and patient to myself, because I tend to like beat myself up and be like, get it together, girl. But I literally, today is like my second day, but I feel really good that I went and worked out in the morning. I think that'll be nice, because I can kind of just like then be like dressed, ready to go. I've already been outside. I've already had coffee, breakfast, made my bed, and done all my emails, and now I can kind of just like hang out here, do my work, and of course take little breaks throughout the day. But slowly but surely getting into a rhythm, and every day is going to be different, and that's also okay. And it comes with the territory of working for yourself and being a contractor. Overall, the work and like the people that I'm working with, no complaints there. Like all the projects I'm just like really excited about. It's more just like an adjustment for me, like schedule wise, and like trying to find like the best way to do things. And it can be hard to be like a beginner at something and to like not know what works best for you yet, but we're learning and growing together as we go. With that being said, let's get to work and have a great Tuesday. What is it, Lola? Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. It's been a busy 24 hours, honestly. I didn't really end up vlogging yesterday in the afternoon. My main struggle with vloguary is that because I'm doing vloguary, I'm editing all the time. And because of that, there's not as much to vlog. Like I don't necessarily want to see someone sitting on the couch and editing a video. So I have been kind of grappling with what is the most engaging way to kind of share bits and pieces of my life this month with you all. And it's kind of hard when I'm doing so much more editing than I normally would. So that's made me more excited for next month and for the rest of the year to be able to make videos for you guys where I'm not just filming myself working and editing. I know this is literally a work week in my life, and that comes with the territory, but I'm just looking forward to being able to like plan content where I'm out and about doing something a little bit more fun, being more creative with my content. I have so many fun ideas. I think it would be so fun to do like a 24 hours of cozy hobbies video. I really want to do more art content, like finish my sketchbook with me and a sketchbook tour, like paint with me's and like going to a cafe and like sketching, and I just want to do more creative stuff. But with vlogging every day, I'm obviously vlogging my life, and that includes working. And I know this content, once it's all edited together, will be a lot more fun than I'm kind of like imagining it in my head. But yeah, that's kind of why I dropped off yesterday. I was literally just editing the weekly vlog from last week. So that's what I was up to for the rest of yesterday. And it ended up taking like all day. I think I was editing until like 11 at night, so I had a little bit of a later night, but I'm really, really happy with it, honestly. As much as I can get in my head about things being boring and about like me vlogging myself working or cleaning not being that fun, once it's all said and done, like I'm really happy with this little glimpse into what a week in my life looks like. So I'm really happy with the end result. I woke up early this morning and got ready and filmed the outro for that video and an intro for this video, which is why this outfit might look familiar. I just got off a call with my Garmentory co-workers. We were chatting about goals for the end of my 3-month contract and just kind of chatting about what those would look like. I have a bunch of work to do for them, so I'm going to settle in to an afternoon of checking off the good old to-do list. But my partner's coming over tonight, and I'm so excited because we're actually going to be cooking the pasta recipe that I talked about in last week's vlog that my friend Laura made us, and I am really looking forward to just making a home-cooked meal and unwinding after what's been a pretty busy 3 days so far with like starting a new job and navigating doing vloguary and working on other freelance projects. So yeah, I have another call today with my friend Jordan from Refinery, and it's at 3 p.m. So my goal is to tie up a bunch of loose ends on my to-do list for Garmentory before that call. But I also want to have lunch at like 2:30 so that I'm not starving on the call. I had a little bit of a later breakfast, so I'm still fueled up, ready to go. It's been really nice having you guys keeping me company on these kind of lonely work from home days. I am looking forward to getting into more of a rhythm where I am a little bit more social and working from like coffee shops, cafes, but I'm trying to save money right now. And I've also been so busy this week that I just kind of want to like sit down at my desk or on the couch and just like crank out a bunch of work. So once things slow down a little bit, honestly, once vloguary is done and we're back in a schedule of once a week videos or once every 2 week videos, I think that's kind of like our goal, like ideally weekly, but maybe every 2 weeks when things get a little bit busy. But I really do want to work on getting more videos for you guys this year. But once we're back in a schedule where I'm not doing YouTube stuff every single day, I think I'll have more like wiggle room to try different settings for working and like seeing how to build like good habits and good routines, and I'll probably have less isolated days where I'm just in the apartment from dawn till dusk. But anyway, let's get to work. officially done with all my calls today. I say all, there were 2, but hey, that's a lot for me. I need to take a beat. I have been go today, despite like not really showing that much of what I'm working on because it's literally just me sitting at a computer, but I need to step outside, I think. So I'm going to go to CVS, very glamorous. I need to pick up some pads and new shampoo. So not anything super exciting, but regardless, you're gonna come along with me. So it'll be a grand old time. I've also been thinking about it because I've been editing myself from like this angle a lot. How cute would it be if I put up like a tension rod and a cute like striped cafe curtain panel like to cover this like hideous storage zone? I think that would be really, really cute actually. My friend Sandy has a really cute striped curtain around her kitchen island just to have more storage and have a cleaner look. So I was thinking about that when I was editing because that doesn't look cute, but like this lighting is so nice. Anyway, I'm gonna have a little break from work and then we'll finish up the workday together, but I'm excited to get some fresh air, even if it's just like a quick walk around the block. I'm just feeling a little bit in my head and needing to get outside, so let's do it. CVS haul. Really, I just wanted to share my shampoo with you because I have received like 2 unit questions about what shampoo I've been using. I posted an Instagram story when Aline and I were on our UK trip. I had been getting a lot of compliments on my hair. I think people just really tend to like it when my hair is longer. I think when my hair is like down to here is when I start getting a lot more compliments on my hair. But that being said, I had recently switched to using drugstore shampoo. Honestly, since I was unemployed, I was trying to cut costs wherever possible. I started using Dove shampoo. This is the Dove Dryness and Itch Relief shampoo because I have a dry scalp usually, and also typically have some buildup from dry shampoo, from using a lot of hairspray if I'm styling my hair. So I love this shampoo. I think this is the same formula as the one I've been getting. They changed the packaging recently, so I was really confused. I thought they were all out of my favorite shampoo, but I think they just redesigned the packaging. So it's looking really cute, really chic these days. I think I'm gonna do a little couch time and finish off my work day, but before I get into that, I thought we would do a vloguary question of the day, just to spice things up. And you guys asked such great questions on this one Instagram story question sticker, so I wanna make sure I'm checking in and answering them. Oh, this is really fitting. Someone asked, what's a thing you've cut back on or dropped due to finances that you hope to reintroduce one day? That's such a natural segue. I've honestly been loving my drugstore shampoo and drugstore skincare that I've been using, so I wouldn't necessarily say that that's the one thing that I'm like eager to reintroduce, but I was thinking about this question, and I think that something I cut back on last year due to finances was definitely concerts. I did go to the Eras tour, which was amazing. I saw Mona Lisa when they were in New York, Boy Genius at Madison Square Garden, Brandi Carlile and Joni Mitchell at the Gorge. I saw the Highwomen at the Gorge. I just saw such good live music in 2022 and 2023. 2024 was more of a travel year. Obviously, Aline and I went on our incredible UK trip that we truly think about and talk about on a regular basis. It was just the most fun trip ever. So we were budgeting for that trip and kind of cutting out concerts last year. I don't think this year will be a concert heavy year by any means. Obviously, if there's an artist that I really love and I can swing their concert tickets, maybe I'll make that happen. I just saw that Lucy Dacus and Katie Gavin are going on tour together, so that is quite tempting. But yeah, I really love live music, and I'm so excited for when I'm feeling just a little bit more comfy cozy to be able to go to all the concerts I want someday. Fingers crossed that day comes soon. But no, it's so tough because I do want to travel more as well, so maybe that's more of a priority than concerts, but it's such a toss-up between the two. Anyway, that being said, can't wait to go to a concert sometime in the next year, 2 years, even if it's something local and small and more affordable. Maybe that's something that is more realistic and I can make happen in the near future. Doesn't it smell so good? It's already in here. Can't wait.
Baby, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was really sweet of her. I just realized that my dishwasher is so loud right now. Hello everyone, happy Thursday. We made it to Thursday. I'm feeling in such better spirits today. I was a little bit stressed, just like honestly not even balancing like stuff with my new gig and with the freelance work I've been doing. It's truly like that combined with vloguary. I'm also on my period this week, so I've been a little bit more sensitive than usual and honestly feeling a little down, but I feel so much better after having a cozy night last night, cooking some good food, having some good quality time. I also bit the bullet and I did place a Whole Foods order because I don't think I'll be able to run to the store anytime soon, and there were a few things that I wanted to pick up. I'll do a little quick haul for you so you don't have to deal with my dishwasher for too long. Okay, these Noosa yogurts are unbelievable. They're so delicious. I got a raspberry and a blueberry. Usually you can get like 2 servings out of both of these. They're so good, and they don't sell them at Trader Joe's, but they sell them at Whole Foods and probably other grocery stores too. But I love this yogurt. I'm so excited to have this on hand for like a little side to a breakfast or a snack. Okay, can we talk about the egg shortage because it's ruining my life? But I'm rich. I'm rich because this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I love Vital Farms eggs. This 24 pack was the only egg option they had at Whole Foods of all eggs, unless you wanted to buy like egg whites, which, have you met me? Why would I do that? I have 24 beautiful Vital Farms eggs, and I've never been more excited. Bird flu is really bringing down my vibe, and I have never been more excited than this. Honestly, this is wealth to me. As we've covered, I'm an arugula girly, and my arugula was looking rather sad, so I had to do a little restock on that. Also, some goat cheese for salads, for omelets, all the good stuff. Okay, I did something kind of crazy. I got a 4-pack of my favorite non-alcoholic kind of wellness girly drinks. Poppy Raspberry Rose. Can we talk about it? I don't care if it tastes kind of like stevia. It tastes like $1 million cash to me, and this 4-pack is gonna get me through. I love having a silly little beverage, and I don't know why I always act like I can't afford to just get like bigger packs of the drinks that I like instead of buying like a single overpriced can at a bodega. But I went for it this week, especially since I don't really go to Whole Foods that often. I also got my favorite kombucha. This is the Health Aid Tangerine Passion Fruit. It is unbelievable. This is like the only kombucha I've been into lately, and now I have a 4-pack. And this will probably last me like honestly like the next 2 weeks. Speaking of little luxuries, I love this Choco Love chocolate. A few squares of this after dinner. Incredible combination. I also ordered the orange peel, which is actually my favorite, and it looks like they were out because I did not receive it. But I still really love the peppermint. It's so nice to have on hand. Not to finish it off on a boring note, but I needed more tinfoil, so picked that up as well. And I needed more mayonnaise, so I got the Primal Kitchen mayo. I've I've gotten it before. I think it's pretty good. And I needed more white vinegar so that I can pickle my onions and honestly clean my sink sometimes with like a little baking soda, a little bit of this, off to the races. Anyway, that is my little kind of midweek grocery haul. This is all stuff obviously that I won't have to replace for a really long time, and thank God, because it was like $100 to get just like this small amount of stuff. But I'm glad I have a restock on my pantry essentials and then some little treats that I can't find at Trader Joe's. So I've been at my desk for like an hour now. I'm preparing for a meeting that we have today at 1. We're brainstorming marketing ideas for the next month together for website, newsletter, text, and also social. So I've been having a lot of fun making a little list, doing some research, looking at what other people are doing, and yeah, just kind of cooking up some ideas for social. But I'm really looking forward to it. I hope the call goes well. Later today I have to build out my goals document for the next 3 months since I'm on a 3-month contract, just to establish what we want our social metrics to look like in the next 3 months. So that will be good. And then I'm working on a logo design for my friend Brittany, and later I'm actually meeting up with my friend Veronica, who I haven't seen since before the holidays, and Aline's girlfriend Ellis will be joining us as well. We're meeting at the Owl's Tail for drinks tonight. Whenever I've gone, there's been a little bit of a wait, so I kind of want to go a little early and put our names down for a table, since I don't want us to be like waiting around in the cold for too long. But I am kind of craving a hot toddy tonight. Like, that sounds so good, something like really warming. But I'm really excited to just like have a couple drinks and catch up with both of them, and it'll be a really good time. We're obviously missing Aline so much, so it's nice to just lean on your friends and your little community. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to work and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay everyone, I'm all done with work for the day, and I just got ready for the night out on the town. And by the town, I mean literally just to a sit-down eatery for a cocktail or two. But this is my outfit. I really like it. I think it's very chic, but also really slouchy and comfortable and effortless. This button down that I thrifted is also wool, so it'll keep me warm but won't overheat me. This button down is thrifted. These trousers are unfortunately from Jerv Avenue. I'm wearing a belt from Cezanne and this little vintage Avon necklace that I got at the Bushwick Market in the summer. So also a little vintage find. And this watch is also vintage. I got it at the Chelsea Fleet. God, I know.
I always look crazy. But my forehead's feeling I look pretty like,
No, you don't.
I looked really wild the other day. Thank you.
Oh my God.
I appreciate that. I did. Well, you guys are fine, but like, no.
Everyone, and happy Friday, coming at ya from Clinton Hill, Brooklyn. I just actually wrapped at my shoot with Refinery today, but it went really well. I think I captured some really top tier stuff today. Yeah, it was so nice to see some old coworkers, some friendly faces, and just have a very hands-on, creative day. It's almost 3 o'clock. I'm heading back uptown. I'm gonna finish up some work for the day, and then me and my partner are actually going to get a couples massage with my ClassPass credits. It's been like a year-long struggle that I have too many ClassPass credits, but I don't want them to go to waste. So I keep trying to use them all before my subscription renews, and then I never can make it happen. So I feel like this is the month when I use up all my credits so that I can downgrade my account a tier and pay a little less money. Me and my partner are always talking about having back pain, and I offered them my ClassPass credit so they could get a massage, and then I thought, wait a minute, I'm gonna see if I can book 2 appointments with my ClassPass credits. And I gave them a call. I gave the place I go a call to double check that we could maybe just get it done in the same room. So it's a go for this evening. But yeah, in case you didn't know, for this shoot I was the on-set social shooter. So essentially there was a team of photographers doing a photo shoot, and then I was there to capture video content on an iPhone, because a lot of branded content is actually just shot on iPhone now. I think it just comes across as less of an ad and more authentic, more casual, more effortless, more relatable, and tends to engage more people than like a fancy like overly produced video. So I did all the social video today, and I think it went really well. But today was an early morning. I woke up at like 6:30, and I was heading out at like 7:50 from my apartment. So I'm really looking forward to being home, especially now that my social battery is waning. And I'm excited to get into sweatpants and go get a massage and kick off a long weekend. Okay everyone, that's it for today's video. Even though I've freelanced in the past, I am very much still working on finding my footing as a freelancer and, you know, finding the best ways to split my time, setting up new routines and workflows, and trying to focus on building some healthy habits. So it's all very much a learning process. Please let me know down below what you would like to see next from me, whether it's in vloguary or just in 2025. Could be from me and Aline as well, of course. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!